sponsor, too, for the new morning show. Good. I had heard some commercials when I was listening to your last show, Chris, about a couple of different commercials from big names. I was curious if they had paid for advertising or if you were doing more of like a complimentary advertising thing to show them you could do it and then maybe try to sell some space. I don't know. But either way, it sounded very professional as always. Good. I'll bet you are feeling good. Your show is at the next level. He was already above most of us, one notch. Now he's 2 notches up. He's up in the big leagues now. And I knew that was coming, Crash. I had no question about that. I saw what you were doing. Observer effect. Okay, well, let's look this up real quick. Barco wants to know about this observer effect. This is one of probably many logical fallacies and errors that we make in our judgment. Okay, if you're starting to get into quantum mechanics, yeah, you are. That's leaving the scope of what I'm prepared to talk about on this episode. This is very confusing stuff for people. What they're basically saying with the observer effect is that you looking at something could literally change what that something is or does. Doesn't make sense, does it? Should not matter that someone's looking. The theory that the observer effect is real though and has been proven. Very interesting stuff. And it used to just be philosophical. People would say, well, if a tree falls in the forest, nobody's there. Does it make a sound? You can't know. You can't know. But if you record something with an electronic device where there's no observer until later, then should the effect be altered at all compared to a person watching it? No, it shouldn't, but yes, it is in some cases. So definitely plays they mention the uncertainty principle there, and it's a good argument, but it's not one we can have on this show. No, that'll be for another show. We'll do a science show about that. Alan Wayne's show on right now, guys? If it is, we're going to jump over to it. RD says, if quantum mechanics hasn't profoundly shocked you, you haven't understood it yet. Everything we call real is made of things that cannot be regarded as real. Niels Bohr said that back in the day. When you look into the abyss also looks into you and the observed impact on the observer. Yep. I believe that was also said in, I can't remember who else said that. Perspective is everything. Recording everything. 4 years, we finally sold space. So yeah, I got there. Absolutely, Chris. I knew you would, man. If you have a promo for your show, especially if you can get it like 30 seconds or less, I'll be happy to run it on my show if you want to send it to me. That goes for the rest of you too. If you have a little 30-second promo, or even 45 seconds, you can send it to me and I'll run it once in a while or every show. Send it to whatsthedeal@yahoo.com. Just send me an MP3 if you have it. It's WUTZ, the deal. That's WUTZ, the deal, @yahoo.com. Send me that and I'll throw it into my show and put it in rotation. Yeah, let's go bum rush Alan. I'll close this show. We'll do it rather suddenly, and I'd like to jump with you guys over to Alan's show. So if anybody can give me a link, I don't have his. I think he goes by Alan Wayne. That's his radio name, I believe. RD should provide a link for us there. For the rest of you, what we've talked about this show was the real selective outrage versus fake selective outrage. And selective outrage is a problem with news sources today and with us. We get mad when the right does something. We don't get mad when the left does the same thing, or vice versa. That's not right. That's not how you're going to be a fair-minded human being. You want to hate something, hate it across the spectrum. You want to like something, like it across the spectrum. So real versus imagined or otherwise manufactured selective outrage is a problem. And then selective outrage itself is a problem. So closing the race discussion from NPR, observer effect, closing that, getting ready to jump over to Alan Wayne's show. Has he shared it? Okay. Yes, you have to like my show first, people. Click the heart, because I love you, man. It's so touching, I'm just fucking with you. He quit? Well, fuck. So now I have to go find something for us to go to. All right, let's see what's on live right now. I hate to step on people's toes when they're doing shows. I don't check. It's one of the many mistakes I make with my show. I don't check when my friends are broadcasting. I just go, oh, I want to talk about this, and jump on. Live right now, I'm looking at some shows that I do not recognize. Music Talk. Time for Hemp. Hopefully I'll see somebody on there that I recognize that's not religion. Debbie Daly's on. I don't know how you guys feel about Scrubs Radio. I don't know who that is. Walrus Radio Network. Yeah, she's. I'll share her link in the chat. Unless somebody's got another show, I'm going to go over to her show. Or if you guys want to do a show, we can. Absolutely. I'd love to listen to RD's show over any show. Listen to this guy talk from Holland. You guys are going to fall in love with him. He is great. Let's see if RD and Barco are going to do a show. If not, and by the way, I can make a commercial for you guys, and I want to, but you got to tell me what you want in the commercial, RD, so that I can advertise your show. So that's something I'll wait for you to come up with, and you can send it to me. Just send me a message through my email that I gave you. Yeah. Debbie first, and then see if Barco's still alive. That's cool. We'll go over to Debbie's show. I'm sharing my email address with you guys in the chat room again to allow you to send me your promos. I'll be happy to, at no cost. You don't have to run mine or anything. Just I'll run your promo. I like to help my fellow host out. I think there's room in radio for all of us. We all tend to fill a different type of need, so I'll be happy to promote your show for you. That's my email address. I have put that in the chat room. And what we will do is I'm going to give you the hard work of Guy Shea. DJ Bad Guy is his alias. And he did this by putting together a promo for me. And for the rest of you that didn't know, if you'd like to keep chatting, keep talking, my voice goes after 2 hours. So I'm coming up on that 20-minute warning. I'm going to go and join them at Debbie Daly's show, or if RD and or Barco do a show, I'll be joining them in their chat. So you can find me there. If you don't know how to find me, just go to the Explore tab on Spreaker and look for live shows. You'll see it. You'll see either RD, Barco, Bastard FC, or Debbie Daly. I'll be at one of those. Since that is not this, then here goes the other thing that's not that.
Don't just tap out. Listen to Truth on Tap. DJ Bad Guy says so.
To Truth on Tap with host Kevin.
How can I say that my show is Truth on Tap if I don't come in here and set you free? Ooh, are we going to talk about some shit tonight? Get your friends in here. Get them in.
Opening up the Truth pipeline.
So what's this show going to be? Well, I'm going to set you free. That's what the truth does.
For these bitches.
Truth on Tap.
WesJohnson.com. Check them out.
This is crazy. Do you know I love pickles and peanut butter? I cannot get enough of that. Pickles and peanut butter is like an orgasm during an orgasm, if that's even possible. I couldn't imagine the biological possibility of it, yet the fantastical fantasy possibility is quite real.
My right to say how I say it's mine to give. My heart is time to share my soul.
Truth on Tap.
I am going to uncover the deepest, darkest parts of the human psyche right in front of you.
Truth on Tap is now flowing from iHeartRadio. Get your Kierstead fix by Googling Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead.
I mean, I could have fun with this guy, though. He's got a picture of his penis up there, and he guesses he's a black dude looking for a twink.
All the truth you can handle, running hot on iHeart, Facebook, Spreaker, and more. You want the truth?
Feel the blunt force trauma of that during the show, yeah.
Don't tap out. Get the truth. Truth on Tap. Tap, tap.